4, 3, 2, 1. We're live.
Wait, that was not a proper countdown.
Well, I don't get to determine how fast it loads or doesn't load.
Oh, it's very quick.
Well, hello everyone, and good evening to all. And also, I wanted to say happy birthday to our dearest player, John, who plays Nissa, because it's his birthday. He can cry if he wants
Happy
to.
birthday.
Happy birthday.
It's your birthday, dee da dee doo doo. Birthday, dee da dee doo
Wait, is that version open domain?
doo. I don't know.
Hell
I don't know. I don't know what's public domain or private domain or the ghost domain.
Domain expansion?
no.
Public domain expansion. We going to die. Public
Now
domain.
everyone can use your domain ability.
Oh, I think I have a way out of this.
But
Yes, so we find ourselves in a dark temple, surrounded by shadows and night. So that alone is set by a foe we cannot see. What shall happen?
who knows?
Well, Dobat knows because it's his turn.
Alright, so I can't see him?
No. You can use your action to look for them if you would like. It'd be
Not
your
if it's gonna burn an
perception.
action.
It'd be your perception against their stealth.
Not if it's gonna burn an action.
Do you
So
want
this-
to? What's your passive perception?
Passive perception is 18.
You can, judging from the direction that those fists flew, and from your just general perception, you can tell that it came from somewhere to your left.
Cool. He's in this room. As an action, I am gonna upcast Cure Wounds. Lovely. So that puts me to 2. The door's behind me, right?
Yeah, the door is directly behind you.
I'm going to exit the room and close the door.
I wouldn't recommend that.
I am at under half health. Well, I'm just over half health at this point.
You said you'd fight for me.
You don't know what's happening right now.
I'm in the hallway leading to the room. I was right behind you.
Yeah, you saw me go into the room at an angle. You don't see what's happening. What else is happening?
Well, no, I thought I made it to the doorway.
I thought you got to the doorway on the interrogation side. Because you walked through the wall and got stopped at that doorway.
Alfred is still about 10 feet down the 15 feet down the hall. Bakari is right outside though. And nobody is still in the room with Alfred.
Okay. Yeah, I'm still gonna back out the door. Using my move. I will. So you will see Ave, and he'll come out, and you'll see Ave very bloodied. go, Pat. Okay, that guy is a lot stealthier than I thought he was. And I'm gonna bonus action healing word.
Wait, can you do that? Because I thought you couldn't cast 2 level spells in a turn.
Yeah, if healing word's a leveled spell, you wouldn't be able to cast it. Yeah, you can't do healing word and cure wounds in the same turn.
Okay, I'll regain that spell slot. But I can't see him to target him for curse. So, is there a defense action in D&D?
Yeah, it's called dodge.
Oh wait, it doesn't matter because I only have a bonus left. You said Bakari is right behind me?
Yeah.
I'll bonus action Inspire Bakari.
Alright, so Bakari, as you're coming to the door, Dobat comes out and sort of closes the door behind himself. So and you see him like take a hand off of his dagger or his short sword, and then he like sort of turns to you and is like, "You got this."
Yeah, you see a very like.
Bakari looks very concerned for multiple reasons.
It's like you could see that he just had his wounds closed. You probably heard him cast a spell.
And it is unwise to make me waste my time.
It would be a waste of time if I was to hit the ground.
Alright, next up would be Often.
Well, how far away is nobody?
Nobody is about 15 feet deep behind you. Nobody didn't seem to make a move to exit the room and has just been staring you down.
15 feet behind me, you say? That's actually perfect. I'm going to fireball centered on nobody.
Why are you firebolting at nobody?
Fireball. Because you said that Ogren was able to recognize this as someone messing with his head, and he knows enough about nobody to know if somebody's still doing it, it's probably him.
Okay. You're doing a firebolt or a fireball?
Ball.
Fireball.
The whole room just explodes.
The good old wizard standby. When in doubt, fireball.
There we go. Oh, it didn't register. Vessels. There we go. Turn it on wherever nobody is.
Awesome.
I literally warned you guys.
Yeah, but that circle's on top of me too.
Well, no, he's saying wherever nobody is.
Yeah, you're not in the same space. You will feel a wave of heat as the room behind you, as you're running down the hall or flying down the hall or whichever you're doing, explodes. He does make the save.
The circle on the screen is just because the spell makes you click down the circle template.
And let's see. The only person I hit with that was nobody. He and myself.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, wait, wouldn't it? wouldn't that mean it did hit Picard? Because Picard was right behind me.
Well, no, Picard had left out. Well, yeah, because Picard would be just leaving out the room.
Do I need to make a deck save?
Would that have changed what Octane would do?
No.
Then yes, Picard. Well,
You'll go in and
nobody would. I assume nobody would counterspell.
Does nobody have counterspell?
Nobody does have counterspell. I didn't see it because I didn't scroll down earlier. So yeah, I'm assuming nobody would counterspell and cancel out your fireball. Especially if Picard was gonna get caught up in it too.
Well, if he's gonna burn a counterspell, there's nothing I can do about that. I will turn to Delbat. And I'm going to produce flame. Does a 17 hit?
17's my AC.
Then I think that... Yeah, I think that would hit.
Wait, how did you cast that? You already used your action.
As a bonus action, I can cast not Sacred Flame, Produce Flame or Control Flame.
Oh, Fire Cleric. Well, there's at least one lucky thing about this. You'll get to see something fun. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Ten.
So as the fire comes at me, the frozen blade exudes an aura, and the flames diminish my opinion. I have fire resistance while I have this blade.
Ah, nice. You only take 5.
Yeah, I still take 5.
The fact that you're using this instead of like one of the other 3 abilities that you could have used in this situation that would have been helpful overall to everything makes it even better.
Are you talking about him or me?
No, I'm talking about you.
Because
I love
that wasn't. That is just while I'm holding my Frostbrand, I have fire resistance.
I told him not to waste my time. And he said he would go and fight, then he ran away. Which is not only an insult to my abilities, but a sign that he doesn't respect me.
I also did say it would be a waste of time if I were to hit the floor.
Ah, so you don't think I can keep you alive?
No, but you would have probably seen the signs of a recently cast healing spell.
But that will be turn.
Now I have to decide how well that's going.
Picard, you see this guy try and fling spell behind you, and then you see him point past you and shoot a pulse of fire at that Delbat.
Okay then. So now Delbat has to decide between technically 2 enemies.
To be fair, I'm only your enemy if you keep not going in there and fighting.
It's just a good matchup. I guess that's the end of your turn.
Yes.
Sorry.
How far away is Kiari from me?
Like 5 feet behind you.
What do you mean in front of?
I had the she had the Picard had left went through the door.
No, Picard had put a fire
Pic-
in front of me.
I put a bonfire in front of Kiari, and then I went after him.
Gotcha.
Because he went past it, yeah.
Alright, then I miswrote.
So is he like, he's in front of me then?
Yeah. So it's you, him, then the bonfire, and then the hallway.
Okay. Basically, I'm trying to buy time for nobody. Okay, we're gonna do this. Because Dobat's still away from Kiari, right?
Yeah, I'm down the hall.
Okay. So I'm going to do Honeycomb's ability. I'm going to do the honey coating. So I'm gonna spend a charge to launch a cone of honey at you, Kiari. You need to succeed a DC 15 Dex check, or you're going to be covered in honey, which will give you disadvantage on attack rolls and dexterity saving rolls, and have your speed.
Okay.
Until yeah, the end of your next turn.
Now I click it.
Okay.
13.
So yeah, now you're covered in a big thing of honey. Disadvantage on attack rolls, dex saving throws, and your speed's halved.
Wow. Let's get this off of me.
Then I think that's really it that I can do. Yeah, I believe that's it. That's my turn.
None of you are focused on the bigger picture.
Let's see here. concentration in either to convince the majority or pull them out.
Yeah, nobody's gonna be focused on somehow getting mana back in control.
Alright. Now comes the fun thing. I need an opposed. Let me do it this way. Yeah. Yeah. It's gonna be his wisdom versus your intelligence. Sir became an owl suddenly.
You don't want to use a inspiration to keep Ogren around?
I can't. I think I have to give it on my turn. I'll double check.
Jared, do you want to use
you
your
want
hero
him to
point
stay around?
Jared, do you want to use your hero point to reroll Ogren's?
Didn't we already use all our hero points?
Carrie, what the fuck are you gonna do?
No, I haven't used any of mine.
I think I did use mine already.
Yeah, I think everyone on this side burned theirs early.
I haven't used mine.
Would you like to use your hero point for Ogren?
No.
And yeah, so for inspiration, I have to target someone as a bonus action on my turn.
Why would you want him to be around?
Because he has a bunch of fun spells and abilities I want to use.
Too bad.
And I wouldn't have to use them on you guys if you guys were just lock in.
Go away.
Lock in. And we got necromancy
Go
to
away.
hunt down.
Go away.
Okay, I hate to check this. Does Augur technically have co-op?
He does not.
No, he
Okay.
does not.
Okay, then never mind. So you couldn't have used that. Good. Then yeah, no,
And we don't know how many actual times it will take to, because this is just getting too.
Okay, so yeah, there's no saving Augur. There's no saving Augur. Perish.
Because this is just getting to you, because you still have to get out, don't you?
We'll see.
Alright. Nana, you awaken in like nobody is able to calm down the crowd enough with a rousing speech about friendship and magic and love and peace.
I feel like this is someone's fan fiction.
Yes, it is.
Sure sounds like
Now, but in actuality, he just tells them that they made it too hasty of a decision to oust Mana. Then they literally the crowd drags Osgrim back from the waking consciousness. Is only for you two to struggle against each other or inside that space before some other entity waves its hand and Osgrim just completely bombs.
Oh, perfect timing, Nick.
As nobody has returned Mana to consciousness.
Yeah.
Now I feel
First
bad about
round.
covering mana and honey.
Yeah, so what you missed, I backed out of the room and healed. Offroot tried to fireball you, counterspell, and then Offroot used fire me. And then Katara used Honeycomb to cover Offroot and Honey, and now you have successfully dragged mana back into the pilot seat.
Cool. Can you hand me my suitcase? Or my briefcase?
Do I have it?
It's on the floor next to where Offgroon had dispel magic the window.
Nobody with that.
And Doa look over. Nice to have you back. Ow.
You try to fucking fireball me again.
I don't think I've actually used my psionics in that death yet.
I don't have a device for fireball. Oh. But I'll keep that in mind if I make one.
That would be nobody's turn. Now it's the
Sorry about the
enemy's
honey.
turn.
Alright.
Enemy does something that you guys cannot see.
Press the glyph floating on the door.
Just a fireball the wording, just you open the door, I get fireballed in the face.
Do I have a bonus action attack?
Alright,
Not really.
Dobat. After this round, we'll switch to the other side and see what they have going on.
Okay, you said it's going to be an action to find them?
Um,
If I were to
yeah,
look in the room?
yeah.
I'll peek in the door and I'll try perception.
Okay. Oops. As you go in the door, you see there's just like a guy standing there.
Well, it's like oh wait, he's standing in the middle?
Yeah, it's just like a guy there.
Okay, and what does my perception tell me?
He's the only one you can see. Excuse me, I'm a bit lost. Can you help me out?
Actual fuck not.
Insight? Am I allowed?
Yeah, you can insight what he just said.
Oh no.
Oh.
He sees it, like, this is too obvious of a trap if it's a trap. There's no way. There's like no way.
Nobat's just gonna back and close.
Why'd you react like that?
Help.
There's a guy.
Hello?
So Nobat's gonna turn to the guy there, or just like turn on the hall. So there was nobody in there a moment ago, except for him hiding in the shadows. Now there's someone down at the end, in the open, saying, "Hey, can you help me?" And it's not what he looked like.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm not gonna touch
Wait.
that. I'm just gonna bonus action healing word.
Well, I was about to say describe him.
I described what he looked like.
Like,
Does he look like the raven that I saw earlier?
no. The person that's been described to you just sounds like a generic human guy.
I'm gonna just... I'll take an upcast healing word as a bonus action, and that'll be the... I'm just gonna kind of sit there at that door. Hey, a bit more HP.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, I pressed in turn. It's now Amon's turn.
It's not a... There's a bonfire in front of you.
And you're covered in honey.
And now that bonfire is kind of feeling hot. Before, it wasn't really feeling all that hot. Now, it's kind of hot.
Oh, let's just step around that. How far, was nobody able to get my...
Nobody was able to bring your briefcase to you.
Okay. Then I'm going to use an action to open it up and
Henson. And there's like this whole elaborate sequence of like all this CGI of you jumping around and equipping your armor before you land back down and are still covered in honey. Like that.
well,
like
actually, I don't have to do too much because the armor's alive and just grafts onto me.
Oh, so it's more like Venom, not
Yes.
Iron Man.
Yep.
Think of it if Ical didn't have a personality or consciousness except to bond and unbond to me.
And as the Okapi helmet, it grafts itself over still Adarfi's face. You're still covered in honey, and your movement is half.
Did he open the door?
The door is open. That's why you can feel the heat from the bonfire. It's 15 feet to get to where Gobad is.
Okay. I'm guessing the ring of water walking would not allow me to walk over honey.
No, honey doesn't have that much water in it.
Then... Oh, I don't have anything I can do with my bonus action, so I guess I'll try to move around the fire.
I mean, they're always big enough. You can just move around. The bonfire only takes up a 5-foot cube.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm doing. When I was equipping my armor, I would also equip my waffle shield.
Okay.
The honey goes away at the end of your turn, so.
That's good.
Mana, you would have enough movement to get to right where Dobat is. Did Dobat close the door?
Yep. Well, no, he would probably still leave it cracked.
Yeah,
So
so
look in and see.
yeah, you see just a guy.
And why haven't you killed him yet?
Points at the various cuts that were all over him.
And that's why you kill them before they can kill you.
Would have loved to. I didn't get off to a good start after you went AWOL. He seems to have
That'll be turn.
seems to have a bit of rogue and a bit of monkey there.
So to describe this guy now that you're looking at him. It's basically like he has to be like 7 feet tall, wearing like a trench coat.
For God, you would have put your cobalt in a trench coat.
There's a bunch of kobolds in a trench coat. They're gonna have a very bad time.
Well, actually, no, they might just jump you.
Kobolds don't have a lot of movement. I have range.
Could just be an illusion as well.
True. That's what I'm thinking.
Alright, Bakari.
Either.
The fun thing is there's like absolutely nothing you can do about the bonfire. It's just gonna burn.
Can't dispel it?
I'll get rid of the bonfire on my turn. It's a
Oh.
concentration spell. I have to concentrate on it.
Oh yeah, it's your
I
turn.
Drop it.
Oh. Yeah, you have plenty of movement. You can go to the door and get inside.
I kind of don't want to.
You just gotta pile up at the door.
Probably. I don't see Bakari wanting to go in there. She's not, you know, gun-ho about killing a bunch of people already. She's not gonna be the one to instigate it at this moment.
And
Yeah,
she-
so
She
yeah,
just saw what happened to Dopat.
just a 7-foot tall guy in a trench coat. Nothing strange about that.
I am going to, I am gonna shove a piece of food into Dobat's hand. I'm gonna give you one of my food infusions. You might want to eat this.
Can I
You should
eat that
give a
as a
rabbit a
reaction?
cookie.
Can I eat it as a
It's
reaction?
no, I think it's like a bonus action to consume it. It's like a potion.
Okay.
Just
Yeah, I
choose a
give you one of my home style ones. So when you eat it, you'll gain two temp hit points at the end of each of your turns you don't deal damage on.
Yeah, I'll need to make a card for that real quick. So we're about to switch perspectives, so I'm not gonna have time to eat it.
Here, I'll just do that.
Alright, you spent a bonus action to pull that out, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I'll do that and give it to him.
And you still have your action. You can look for the enemy if you'd like.
Sure. I'll do that. Or actually, can I use my echolocation?
Yeah, you can.
So that would just roll perception. Just gives me
Yeah. Roll
blind
your,
sense until the end of turn.
how far is the blind sense?
I don't know. We don't have it written down.
I think it will probably be 30 feet. That's the standard.
Okay. So just roll a normal perception then.
Yeah. You don't see.
Oh, wait. You do have an inspiration still.
Oh yeah, I guess I can use it. What is it? What's the inspiration die?
D. Is it D8? Okay.
I'll add my inspiration to it then.
21.
Alright. Like, you see like a slight scuff, so like there's like a figure in this shadow that you can't, but it's like well hidden, just barely out of view. It looks like they're holding something, like they're ready to prepare to do something if something else happens.
I nudge whoever's next to me and like point with my chin over there and like say quietly, there's somebody hiding over there. They have something, but I can't tell. So I'll nudge the two dinglings next to me and tell them that.
Grumble.
And then that'll be my turn.
Alright. There'll be nobody. You've been left in the room by yourself as everyone else runs out.
Oh, sorry, I did drop concentration on the bonfire. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that. I did that. Oh wait. Oops.
What's going on?
You're in
It's
the
your
room.
turn.
It's your turn. You're in the room by yourself. Hope everyone else just ran off to go fight the bad guy.
Now the question. No, I should probably help them. I was about to say maybe I should go back to Nissa and Adarby, but they're probably long gone by now.
They're probably fine.
Yeah, we're all kind of crowded in front of the door, like leaning and looking into the room.
You see them stacked up cartoon style, looking through a crack in the door.
This is actually kind of a hard choice. Because I kind of don't want to leave Adarby and Nissa alone in case something happens to them, but I also don't want to leave them alone in case something bad happens.
Give me a perception check real quick.
Can you roll it for me?
Yeah, I can.
You hear a noise. Can we just...
Wait a minute, what level? We're 6th level?
Mm-hmm.
I lied, you get 4 temporary hit points, not 2. The effects were doubled at 6th level.
Alright. You see, like, the most adorable little Jerboa, just sort of sniffing around the melted glass, which is cooled significantly. And then it looks up at you very quizzically and starts hopping towards the door and down the hall. It was kind of strange. It was like white.
Like deathly white?
You could say that.
Yo, that Jerboa was some falling in. I love that nobody.
Magic Jerboa must follow!
It's a rat. I gotta follow that rat, guys. I don't. Nobody just double moves past you guys. He's like,
Past? I thought it was like through the other way.
no, it's going past where they are.
Oh, I don't know.
It's okay. We're just gonna look at you
Let's
very
embrace the
confused.
chaos.
What'd you say?
I'll embrace the chaos. I'll walk in. Oh, why not?
You gotta.
And also, now I will, like, as I'm passing them, warn them that, hey, this Jerboa is sus.
Hey, there's somebody hiding in the shadows! Nobody!
Alright, so nobody just walks in. I'm not afraid of no boas are. I'm on the wrong thing. Sestropoas are mysterious shadow figures. There's just like a 7-foot guy at the end of the room.
Whoa, wait, 7 foot?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah, Dick!
You know what?
That's
me
why
and
none of
Nick-
us have entered the room.
Oh, no. I have an idea. I'm not gonna double. Is it okay if I don't double move?
No, you don't have to double move.
Oh, I don't have to?
Yeah, it's 15 feet to get to that door. You have your whole movement. Like, you could walk all the way up to this guy and slap him across his
Cool, I'm gonna
freakishly
cast
tall.
daylight on my artifact.
What?
Alright.
Hey, you said they're in the shadows. They can't hide if there's no shadows.
Shadows can be casted. You cast daylight, there's gonna be shadows created by
Okay,
stuff
I don't-
like in the environment.
Yeah,
Alright,
definitely
there's that
things
daylight
usually
effect.
don't like radiance.
Alright, what's the light radius of daylight?
60 radius, if I remember correctly.
Fuck, you're gonna blind all of
So
us.
60. So it is 60 feet. 6-foot radius sphere of light spreads out from the point you choose within range. The sphere is bright light and sheds dim light for an additional 60 feet. So technically 120 of full light.
Alright, pick a color between red and red.
If the choices are very
I'm looking at a color slider, so it goes from red to red. Literally
Okay.
every color is in between that.
I would like a pale, I would say a pale, like, bluish green.
Okay.
Also, I don't think daylight actually blinds a person unless they're, like, right next to you.
Does anyone have sunlight sensitivity?
Nope.
No, you're good.
Do harpies have it?
No, harpies do not have sunlight sensitivity.
I think it's
Then I'm good.
I think it's mostly drow and other Underdark.
No. You just go in there and you're just blasting light. Yeah.
Just walks in, flashbang.
Alright, you can only do bonus action attack, so you can't do all 3 attacks. What is his attacks?
Oh, you're being attacked now.
Wait, hold on. Don't remember. Is it reaction or no? I don't think it's a bonus.
Daylight?
No, I was thinking of my I have the bladed ball gown. I was wondering if it was a bonus action to start twirling, but I don't think it is.
And he is just out of range for me to get him. Alright, plan B.
Does a 14 hit?
You tell me.
Oh yeah. Actually, yes, because you don't have shield up right now. Do you want to cast shield? You don't have shield on your list. Alright, mage armor. What's wrong with you? What self-respecting magic caster does not have shield or mage armor? You gotta have one or the other.
one that really wanted to concentrate on the psionic and enchantments.
Okay. Oh, man.
Usually, don't have to worry about getting hit when you can make someone not hit you.
True.
I'll cut it. Wait, is he? Yeah, he's within 60 feet, so. So that 14 becomes a 7. I'm gonna assume that misses.
Yeah, that misses. And that's
Nobody
the-
just. Sorry.
Do this real quick.
go ahead, describe what's going on.
Nobody's just standing there, just looking around. He feel something like about to whiff, but I guess Dobad says dodge or something.
Yeah, like a shadow
Like
glyph
he-
appears beside you, and you can see the attack coming.
Yeah.
And then nobody just effectively, what's the word? Cracks his head like almost fully back to dodge it.
Yeah. And as you do that, this guy comes up. Hey, can you help me? I think I'm lost. Scary stuff going on.
Mm. One moment.
And we're gonna switch to the other group.
Okay, cool. That gives me time.
Whoops, not
Yeah,
raft
I'm gonna go
Indians.
step. I'm gonna go step away so I can have dinner.
Because I did want to check to see if the spinning was a bonus action thing, because I probably would have had nobody done it. But I don't think it is.
No, it has
But
to be
then,
this one.
then again, if that person is actually innocent coming up to me, it probably best to start spinning.
Just kill him
All
instantly
right.
as he walks.
So, when last we left Adarpi, he and crew, you guys were outside the door, and someone just yelled "apostate," and you heard a lot of shuffling.
And we broke all the crystals.
Yeah. When you do that, the floor becomes very wet.
That's not.
Yeah, that's not ominous.
Like, as pouring from the crystals is this thick red substance that smells strongly of copper and iron. As you look down and you can see your ankle deep in this stuff.
One indeed.
So
Is
it's
it the
same
same stuff that was in the lake that attracts the
It seems very similar, actually.
joy? Well, I think we're about to have some you know what's showing up here? Pus.
He says made is copper and blood.
Yeah, it smells kind of like blood, but the it doesn't feel like blood. Like if you were to reach down and like move your fingers through it, it doesn't move like blood would.
Okay. Um, are we stuck in it?
No, you can move around normally.
Okay. Um, well, is the guy coming or something? I mean,
You can hear their shuffling and coming from the other side of the door.
Mm, is that behind that door? Can I now tell where this map is at?
Yes, now that the field is gone, you can clearly tell that the map itself is behind that door.
Okay. Um. They're either going to come out this door unless they have a secret passage on the inside of there. And since neither of us know, we either wait for them to come out. If you can run that direction, and I point back towards where they might can like go in that direction too, and then I can go into the room and get the map. But if I see that the map is moving with them, then we might end up having to get the map off of them. Are you good at pickpocketing?
Yes, I am. I'm good at it, so it might be better for me to go in and you get their attention and point out, and then as soon as I get the map, we run.
Mm, is this stuff flammable?
I can test it while you're standing ankle deep in there in it.
Of course not. I'm just wondering if it's flammable.
I mean,
I mean,
technically,
if it's copper, it would be, but the copper would burn up within fire.
mhm.
Um, how far is this liquid going?
You can tell the stair. It stops at the stairs behind you.
I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want to get the map on fire. But then again, I honestly wouldn't care if the map was on fire. But then would still have the book. But the map helped. Mm. Oh wait, copper doesn't burn. I think I made myself a note about that a long time ago. The first time that I thought about burning that lake or that river.
Mhm.
So if I pull all the water out of it, it would just basically turn to like soot. I mean, the only way that they can go is upstairs, right?
As far
Don't we
as
know?
you, as far as you know.
Well, as you
Okay.
said, we don't know if they have a secret passageway back there or not, which they probably do.
Can we tell if the door opens in or out?
It opens outwardly.
Okay, so if we're standing on the right of the door, it will swing outward towards us.
Um, sure.
So they wouldn't see us behind the door. That's what I'm asking. And
I
above and
mean,
in front of the stairs.
you've opened doors with children on the other side, hey, before, haven't you?
I mean, I have, but usually I do know when they're back there because they make a noise, especially when I force the door onto the wall really hard.
Alright. You're good. Are you guys going to just hide?
Um, I want to first Well, yeah, I mean, they're probably coming out right now, right? Because I'm the one who can see where the map is at, and Nessa's good at pit pocketing. But if we're stuck behind that door, it'd be kind of hard for Nissa to pit pocket anybody.
Alright. Give me a stealth check, both of you.
Do we still have uh
Pass without trace. Yes.
yeah. You know,
We should. And how do you know we were on the other side of the door?
I'm invisible.
I don't think they know you're behind the other doors.
I guess
They know that the stones were destroyed or moved.
Alright.
You know,
I can run then,
Mm.
and you just stay
As
hidden.
Nissa finds like a tiny spot, uh, that's like in the center of the spiral staircase that she thinks she can hide in. But Darby, you find a couple of spots that you can hide in, and you you think that you're fairly decently hidden because you also have a +10 bonus from Pass Without a Trace, so you'd have an 18. So I'd say like you jump up and be above and to the right of the door. Uh, like anyone that like looks, most people aren't going to look up like that when they're searching. And, and like from your homeland, a lot of people will use that to their advantage when they're hunting out in the forest.
I would agree. Got you.
Yeah. So the door opens and a young woman comes out, but a Darby, give me an intelligence check.
Can it be anything? As long as
Um,
it's
and no,
oh,
just
you
a
can.
straight intelligence.
That
As you look at her, you realize that you've seen those long, thick horns before. Or before you left the village, is there was there's this older lady who was fairly close with your family, and one of the and her youngest daughter was friends with your sister. But like the thing that you always thought was that's kind of interesting about them were their giant horns. Um, they had their satyrs, so they have like these thick, big horns that like suit up good 3 extra feet above their head and like curl back. It makes things very awkward for them when they're moving around most people's houses that isn't their own.
They can always take them down. They just made a decision.
Um, the image that flashes in your mind is seeing the mother. One of her horns having been broken off in the attack. Uh, and she spent every day praying in the temple inside the grove in the inside your village. Is is that her daughter would be rescued. Her two sons having been killed during the attack. Like her daughter is the only the living remnant of her family, aside from herself. You remember she was taken by the Noxians, but you also remember she was older than you back then, but she looks exactly the same even now. And you're not sure what to make of that, but that's definitely her. And so he walks out. Let me roll a perception.
I mean, it hasn't been that long.
Yeah, it's been a couple of years. She
It's
looks
good for a.
she looks around. Um, and as she's looking around, you can see that there's an obsidian collar around her neck with a weird symbol. It's not one of the Noxian's collars. It's different. And as he looks around, he returns back, and like as he turns back, her hoof clicks onto something under the surface. As he reaches down and picks up the pieces of the runes and takes them back inside the room and closing the door behind her.
It
Um,
would have been great if Nissa was able to slip in, but
now, well, yes. Now, Little John, this is extremely opportunistic, as we've seen in a lot of instances in this campaign. Would Nissa take this opportunity to silently slip into the room?
I was saying I was going to do it, but I got cut off for a minute. Sorry.
It's so
Yep.
yeah. Uh, roll another stealth check as you attempt to slip into the room.
after that 33, damn.
Mm. I'm going to also activate my pass without a trace just in case I get out of range of uh, a Darby's.
Is can I help with Nissa's
Um, no,
with
not in
a skill set?
not in that instance. In this instance, um,
Mm,
so you're now. Here's the funny thing: you're both have pass without trace up, and Nissa would be in range of Dorothy's pass without trace as she's entering the room. So the effect will stack.
Oh, it does?
Yes, pass without trace stacks. You can have a whole party of people using pass without trace, and you'll never be able to be followed that are detected in that manner. There's other ways that you can still be perceived. If yeah, if if you just want to go super stealth mode, you can cast pass without trace is from multiple party members.
Well, I'm doing it because she doesn't know that she's like, I don't know how big this room is. I don't know if I can go out of range of a Darby, so I played it safe.
All right.
same.
Alright.
So 33 again.
Alright. Now, don't be shocked at how big this map is. As you slip in and hide behind one of the coffins, you see this satyr girl walking down a long hallway towards an altar where you see the how do I sell to players? I think I have to do the token. Nope. Did I put him on the quest note? That would have been the smart thing for me to do. It would be in. Do I not have? I thought I made one. Cultist. I had to hide the image because I didn't want people to see it early. All right, that's fine. Yeah, I don't think you guys really look at the stuff anyway. You're gonna have to scroll down for Abdul. You see this goat-headed centaur or guy yeah, standing there talking to someone on the other side of him. Oop, uh-oh. I accidentally thumped something and turned off one of my monitors. I think it's back. It's back though. And the creature, and like as you're looking, you see it's hard to describe what this creature is. Um, I don't have a thing for this group. I should have had a thing for this group. I'll just put it in this. That's a Titan. I need their worshippers. Um, add a page. You see, it's somewhere between like a machine, an insect, and a mummy. And this seems to be the who they who Abdul was referring to as Gold Crown. Again, you'll have to scroll down to see it.
Interesting.
Um, Nissa, you heard the name before, but this is the first time like seeing what people like this merchant king that people in the underbelly of Goldport refer to as Gold Crown is this strange creature.
Mm-hmm. Definitely strange indeed.
And as he receives the part that's from the satyr girl, well, you see as he reaches his hand up and his arm moves in like a very unnatural way, almost whip-like, and smacks her, and she falls the into the liquid. You imbecile! Well, this is this is evidence that there was someone there, and you just stopped searching after you found a few shards. It's never sin in a intern to do an undead's job. And you see he holds up his hand, and you see shuffling around some of the tombs are some skeletons and rehydrated husk,
Mm-hmm.
and they're moving towards the door. And as they head that way, if that's where we're going to end for this week. I hope you guys are excited.
You know, it sounds like stuff was going to go down here, irregardless of if we showed up.
Yeah.
I was just gonna
Indeed.
say that Jabba was hella sus.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We'll find out how
Honestly, could
sus
have fireballed it.
we'll find out how sus that Jabbar is next week as a Darpy. The I forgot one thing, eh, eh, because I have to do this before we end. And let me go to my Discord notes. You hear the sound of chains coming down the spiral staircase.
Dang it. Wait, coming down the staircase that we came from before?
Yes, and
Ah,
as you hear someone saying something.
something, but I can't hear what it is that they're saying.
I think he's looking at his notes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Alright. Cast the lich into the fire, or burn the witch upon the pyre, or grant them an eternal rest, and cast their souls those, those, those from Hest. I could have worded that better. As you cross those the the deadly river, and as you what? That doesn't work. Never mind on that part. It. Look, I wrote this at midnight, about 2 weeks ago.
this is why you're supposed to be at bed. In bed. Sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm-mm.
Alright,
As long as it's not an incantation towards me.
alright. I'm gonna skip that line. And, alright. Hear their screams as they become droll. Well, you are met with the Raven Cole.
Oh, the ravens are here.
As you see a ma- a metal mask wearing white robed figure with these two big black bunny ears. Here steps down the stairway, holding a flail that's currently wreathed in these greenish pink flames. You don't know if he sees you, and you don't know who he's talking to, but you know he certainly said his thing.
Mm,
And with that, we'll end off for this week. Big happy birthday again, John, and
Mhm.
say bye to the viewers.
Bye.
Bye.